Where did that come from? Well, 100 years before Luther, there was a man by the name of John Hus. And Hus preached the gospel of Jesus Christ in Prague, in the Czech Republic, in the Bethlehem Chapel. And because he was preaching and the large crowds were coming, the Pope was not very happy with him, and he was taken and given the opportunity. He was accused of heresy. He was given the opportunity of going to Constance, where the church was having a synod, and it is there that he would be tried for heresy. But good King Wenceslas gave him a safe conduct, as did the Emperor Sigismund, and said, you can be tried for heresy, but even if you're found guilty, you can go back home. Well, when he got to Constance, the emperor said he did not have to keep his word to a heretic. So Hus was put into a castle. They tried to break him down. They gave him only bread and water. He wrote many lovely letters back to his people. It's an amazing story. But in the Czech language, the word Hus means goose. As a matter of fact, he used to sign his letters, the Goose. So Hus was taken, they put a crown on his head, and they said, we are committing your soul to the devil. Hus said, I'm committing my soul into the hands of the living God. Most Christians who know they are dying say the same thing that Jesus did in his last words of the cross, into thy hands I commit my spirit. But before he said those words, he said to someone who was standing near him, no doubt participating in the burning, when he was taken to the stake to be burned, and he said this, you can cook this goose, but in 100 years a swan will arise, and him you will not silence. 102 years later, Luther nailed his 95 Theses upon the castle church door in Wittenberg, and Luther said expressly that he believes that he was the fulfillment of Hus's prophecy. You can cook this goose. My point is simply this, that throughout history, if you study it at all, church history, you discover that many people were thrown into the flames because they feared God more than they did the fire, and they were not delivered like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.